Live from the studios at 5 Eyewitness News, Twin Cities Live is having its best winter yet.
Are we? Are we having our best winter yet?
Depends on your perspective, everybody.
I don't know, you guys. Welcome to Twin Cities Live on this Casual Tuesday. Elizabeth Reese, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm in a farmer denim shirt on my Casual Tuesday, and Ben is wearing a hoodie because on Tuesdays, folks,
Casual Tuesday.
You got to dress comfortably so you can just get through the day.
It caught you off guard today.
The hoodie?
No.
Casual Tuesday.
Casual Tuesday. You walked in the closet, you're like, oh, wait, it's Casual Tuesday.
I got to find a sweatshirt.
I got to find something that's casual. That works.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, I could wear this to work, or I could wear it if I was going to plant something or till some of the earth.
I'm sure you can tend your ground. I'm sure Amy Seaman was like, this is, you can tend your ground with this, or you can wear it to a board meeting.
Totally. Speaking of board meetings, we know Dan Stoltz probably attends more board meetings than he would like to.
Yeah.
He's here from Blaze Credit Union. He's going to share his word of the month. He always gives us like good things to think about and kind of motivates us, just like a good CEO should. That's what the CEO should do.
And I kind of like that time frame, word of the month, because sometimes, you know, and he's going to have more context to it, but if you have like the word of the day, it's like, do you really have to like force in this word of the day? Like it gives you a whole month to kind of think about the meaning of this word. And
but a year feels kind of like
well, that's way
a
too
lot.
long. That's way too long.
Yeah.
Kelly's also going to give us a Good Company update on Mercury Mosaics in Minneapolis, plus details on how you can make local seniors make their day on this Valentine's Day.
I know. This will be a fun activity. Maybe you could do this if you've got your kids or your grandkids. You could work together and make some Valentines and know that you're sending them out to some people who will really appreciate them. We'll give you those details coming up. But boy, listen, we don't have any snow, but we know that we do have snow plows at the ready, and two of them have brand new names. Isn't that exciting? The winners of MnDOT's Name a Snowplow contest. Remember what that white stuff looks like, you guys? Sometimes it gets in the way.
I know. Okay, so they had more than 8,000 submissions. So every year they're naming these snowplows. It's so satisfying. I think it has to feel so satisfying to plow that snow off.
Remember when you got to drive Plowy McPlowface?
It was so fun. I just wish that I was allowed to actually take it on the roads and really get Plowy McPlowface to plow some snow off the road. But alas, it was still fun to sit in the big rig. Well, Governor Walz just announced the winners this afternoon. Would you like to do the honors?
Okay, so here they are.
There they are.
Taylor Drift, everybody, is a snowplow. Now, the thing is, I don't think you're even going to see these snowplows out on the road because there's no snow and there's no snow in the forecast. So you're just going to have to trust the people at MnDOT that they're naming the snowplows. Clark W. Liswald.
Like it?
Dolly Plowton. Good.
All right. Yeah, Beyond Slay?
Beyond Slay. That's good. You're killing me, Squalls.
And we just had that reference to that movie yesterday.
Just talking about Sandlot yesterday. Yep. That means we're really on trend. Fast and Furious.
I like that one. And Barbie's Dream Plow in Wapahinti?
That's the Dakota word for snowplow.
I hope I'm saying that right.
Which is really kind of amazing because you think about like what was the initial Dakota snowplow like? I mean, it certainly didn't look like Plowy McPlowface out there. It was not like a big industrial machine. I bet it was something lovely.
It was probably something tied to a bison, and they just,
Maybe.
One I don't know.
Knows.
You want to go through the finalists that didn't make the cut?
Oh, sure. Some of them these were not selected. Okay.
These are all really good. You guys, when there's 8,000 submissions, it's hard to narrow them down. Okay, how about Don't Flurry, Be Happy? Okay.
Okay.
I like that one.
All right.
How about For Sleet's Sake?
That's nice. I actually like that one. That's a good one.
How about I Came, I Thaw, I Conquered?
Oh, you got a little lisp going on there. Somebody lost their 2 front teeth. That's cute.
Alice Scooper, I like that one. Alice Scooper, how did that not make it?
I definitely like For Sleet's Sake.
Just Scraping By, Who Let the Plows Out?
Who Let the Plows Out, yeah.
And another Taylor Swift connection, Flake It Off.
Flake It Off. Well, I hope Taylor Swift finds out that she now has a snowplow named after her, Taylor Drift. Because remember when Lizzo had the snowplow named after her. Boy, I'm forgetting what the specific name of the Lizzo snowplow was.
Help!
What was it? Oh, it was
Blizzo.
Dummies.
Yeah, Blizzo. That was real hard to figure out.
But Lizzo said that was like her greatest honor. She was very pumped about it.
Yeah.
She was very excited. So I hope that Taylor Swift finds out about Taylor drift. But the thing is, she's busy because Taylor's boyfriend's team is going to the Super Bowl.
I know. So she's very busy. She's got her Big Asian concert coming up as well. Big Asian tour for her Eras Tour.
Look at this moment.
So this is them after the AFC Championship game. Obviously covered heavily. She was, on the field, kissing, smooching, hugging. Apparently somebody was doing some lip reading and said that she said, "I love you."
Oh, I'm sure she's at the I love you stage. Absolutely, they're saying I love you. You're not going to all these games and making such a big production if you're not saying the L word.
I don't know. Do you say I love you in 6 months?
Yes, when you're this age, absolutely. I think Jay and I said I love you within 4 months. We were 29, you know? It's it's not the first rodeo. When you know, You're like, let's do this thing. They are very much in love. This is very cute. I like the whole thing. I like him. I really have been seeing even more clips of him and his brother on their funny podcast, and I think that they're enjoyable. Haters gonna hate, but I'm not one of them.
Okay, so here it is.
What's your problem?
I'm gonna hate a little bit, and here's my reasons, and you can agree or disagree.
Okay, all right.
I don't. She is allowed to date anybody that she wants. I have no problem with her, being there at the games, cheering for him, and when he catches a touchdown or any catch, doing the appropriate cheering. No problem with that at all. I have a problem with the networks.
Okay.
I have the problem with the networks panning to her every time something good happens to Kelsey on the field. It's oh, we got to get Taylor's reaction.
Yeah.
It's it's a little bit overmuch. That has nothing to do with her.
She's not controlling that. She's not the director.
She's not controlling that. She's not the director in the truck. She's not doing all that stuff. She's not in these week-long meetings where they're talking about how many times they're going to talk about Taylor and all this other stuff. That's not her fault.
Do they talk about that?
Oh,
ahead
yes.
of time?
In these production meetings, we talk about everything. We have contingency plans. We have plans. Okay, if this guy does this and this guy does this, and this guy's mom's at the game, let's figure out where she's sitting. We talk about all that stuff.
What did you think when you first came to a Twin Cities Live pre-production meeting? You were like, this isn't even a meeting.
I loved it. Yeah, it was great. That was great.
We don't have any contingency plan for anything.
No. As far as live stuff goes, this is great.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I have a problem more with him.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe that she fell for him.
Really?
He's kind of a tool.
Oh, I think he's so
and he's been kind of a tool for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the other thing that you guys may or may not know because you don't pay attention to the football
He's
world.
going to see this. He's going to get mad at you.
I don't know him. He doesn't know me, and this is not an original thought.
Okay.
So the thing about him is it's very public that he hired these two marketing guys, these new PR guys, about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And they have come out publicly and said, we sat down strategically and figured out a way for him to become the next Dwayne Johnson. They want him to become the next Rock. That's his dream. That's his life after football. He wants to get into acting. He wants to do all these other things. He wants to be this global acting sensation, and he thinks that his football career can take him there. So you have that going on 1.5 years, 2 years ago. He gets onto SNL. He's doing all these commercials. He's everywhere, right? Trying to show off his acting chops.
Yeah.
He and his brother start this podcast, and then all of a sudden now he's dating the biggest celebrity on the planet.
Those PR guys deserve
And so
a raise.
it's like so he puts it out publicly that he I think you're cute. It would be fun to date you, and he does a social media thing, and then she actually answers him. How? Wonder if there's a PR company that got a hold of her and said, hey, Travis Kelce's taken a liking to you, like 10 million other guys around the world have. Yeah. What makes him stick out? It seems contrived from his standpoint.
Okay.
And she's falling for it. And I'm like, hey, if you're happy, great. I just think that's the guy you're falling for.
I don't know, but I think she likes the confidence, and she likes the bold move, and she likes the hey. I'm here for it. He's super cute too.
Well,
he's very cute.
And I don't know, and I don't know her dating history, but Betsy Boo Boo over here told me in the office that.
What?
This is a complete departure on the guys that she's dated before.
For sure, because she was dating Joe Alwyn, who was the angsty, artsy guy, and didn't want her to go out and have fun and all this stuff, and it was just let's stay at home and drink tea and eat biscuits, and she was not here for it. And now
I can see how it's refreshing that she has somebody, certainly not her equal when it comes to celebrity, but he's comfortable being in the spotlight.
Yeah.
He's comfortable, like he's very alpha male. He's got a lot of confidence, and to host SNL and do as well as he did, I mean, you gotta have some chops, right? You gotta have some gusto.
And he's so big, he can just scoop her up. This is real great.
Right, and I think that he's not afraid to walk the red carpet. He's not intimidated by her.
No.
At all. So I think I understand that part of it, but the marketing part of it, yeah, I don't know. Okay, but the point is, a lot of people.
What's the point?
The point is,
even know we had one.
a lot of people. I do have a point. A lot of people before the AFC Championship game are like, well, what's going to happen because she's starting this big tour over in Asia? Can she actually make the Super Bowl if they make it? Well, guess what, you guys?
She can.
We have the answer.
She can.
And she can.
Ooh, how?
So
Tell us.
Page 6 made this graphical breakdown for us. So she has a concert in Tokyo on February 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Whoa.
So remember this. This is going to take a little bit of brain power. It might twist your brain a little bit. Tokyo is almost a full day ahead of us.
They know what's happened tomorrow, and it hasn't even been tomorrow.
So she's going to do a little bit of time traveling. She has a flight. She's going to take her private jet. She's going to get done with her concert about 11 p.m. Tokyo time. She can fly to Las Vegas, probably be on her PJ in about an hour.
Wow.
Okay? Be on said PJ in about an hour, and she can land comfortably in Las Vegas, Nevada at 5:30 p.m. that same day.
Yeah, and she doesn't have one of these dinky puddle jumpers. She's got like a full bed on there. She's going to be well rested.
She
probably
be
has
well
spa
rested.
treatments and a red light system.
100%, and she's going to get there 25 hours before kickoff.
Oh, she'll be totally refreshed and ready to go.
And on top of that, she doesn't have to be back on her concert until the next Friday in Melbourne, Australia.
Boy, that's a lot of travel.
So that got us thinking. Wow, we're tying this all together.
How?
So
We do have pre-production meetings.
Las Vegas is where the Super Bowl is at. One of the big primary sponsors is Doritos.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so they even wrapped the Luxor. Look at that. That is a giant Doritos chip
I mean,
on
Ben,
the side of
you wouldn't even, if you were in that, if you saw that, you'd probably bump your face right into the side of the building because you'd be going right for it.
I'd be eating just metal and glass because I think it would be so good. So
Okay.
here's what we did. You guys remember not too long ago I was talking about my love of PB&Js and Doritos, and you guys were like, ugh, it's so weird and disgusting. Take a look at what I talked about just the other day. Thank you. One of my fondest memories is growing up in high school. So my mom always made us a little brown bag lunch instead of eating the hot lunch there.
That's the white chocolate one. Keep going.
This is the white chocolate. I figured it was because you can almost like see the flecks in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
delicious.
I bet you had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with Doritos in the middle 3 times a week at
No
lunch.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You put what kind of Doritos? Shock and horror ensued.
Yeah.
And
so what we're doing
I
here.
was very confused about why one would want to eat PB&J with Doritos in it. We've been talking about it a lot because, it is so shocking. So we decided that today is going to be the day that we're going to do a TCL taste test. Roll the graphic, and then we are going to try the sandwich that you are making. Maybe we'll roll the graphic, maybe we won't, whatever.
Whatever.
Again, there we go.
There it is. There it is.
Hit it.
Okay.
So you're assembling this. Wait a second. Hold on. Did you just put the peanut butter and then the jelly on the one side, and then this side's naked?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the process.
So it's not going to go in the middle. It's going to be PB, J, and then Doritos, and then dry bread.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Then this is what you would do.
Okay, and this is what I do. And then you don't take the curly pieces. You take the flat pieces. You guys, you just have to strategically think about how you're going to construct
You dropped one on your pants.
I know. This is a curly piece too.
Okay.
Okay. So then you kind
Let's
of
show the
assemble, and
people.
you can really add as many Doritos as you want
That's
on
too
this
many.
thing.
Yeah.
It's not too many. It's what I did in high school. So
Okay.
that's what you get. So here's what you do, and then the other part, you have to smush it. Okay, you've got to smush it because
long
you
has
don't
this
want your
bread
first.
been out?
You don't. A minute. You don't want your.
Oh,
you don't want your
gosh.
first bite.
Did you wash those paws?
Probably not. So I'm going to make it super nice for you guys. So we're going to bring in Betsy Boo Boo because.
Oh, yeah, we're going to make Betsy try this too.
We're gonna make Betsy try this too because we were in the office talking about this and she's like, "What?
Yeah.
Nacho cheese on peanut butter and jelly."
Okay.
I just don't think peanut butter and cheese need to be in the same sandwich ever. I don't care the form. I don't
agree
care the
with
format.
you. All right. Betsy.
I'm gonna sit back and just
You
watch
gotta
you
eat it
guys
too.
enjoy.
You gotta
Yeah,
have
no,
it.
you have to have some
Here,
too.
there's plenty. Okay.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers to Ben's weird
you
pregnancy
guys,
craving.
It does kind of
Look
look
at
good.
that.
I'm not gonna lie.
It looks so good.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I don't
Kelly
know.
wants to try it.
Come on, Kels, get in here.
Come try.
I got a half for you, love.
It's not that bad because you can't taste the cheese at all. It just tastes like corn chips in a sandwich.
I think that this would be great if you didn't have the Doritos in it.
Well,
I think the
The
Doritos.
Doritos make it better. It's
You're not even tasting it yet, Kelly.
you know, it's sort of like the lettuce for the PB&J.
I'm
You know,
like kind of getting on board.
You put a nice crispy iceberg lettuce slice on any sort of sandwich. Like, there's no real flavor to it. You're just adding some crunch and some
Yeah.
interest.
No,
it
you-
makes a PB&J interesting,
I don't think so.
and as you guys would say, elevated
I don't
and
think
complex.
that this is elevated.
Yes, this is 5-star.
I think that you ruined
This is
the PB&J.
Michelin-rated 5-star.
Listen, and I'm not against, fundamentally, I'm against Doritos, but in my soul, I'm not really. Like, I like to eat them, but I would like them on the side of this. Like, this is a very
Well,
good
nobody's
PB&J.
stopping-
I don't know. I think
Nobody
there's
is
an
stopping you
addition
from
of
putting the
having it.
Doritos on the side as well.
Yeah, it's true. Double Dorito. I honestly think it's good. I'm
You
not gonna
do?
lie. I don't hate it. I think it's
I'm the
pretty good.
Lone Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, get in here. We need one more opinion. Tracy, will you eat off
You're
the
the full
side of
cheese
mine?
toast stuff.
You
It's
don't
the
care, right?
texture
I
thing.
didn't touch this part, but Ben did
Yeah, you can
man
do
You guys,
handle it.
look what I've done.
Look,
Have we
try this.
ever
I need
had
another
a
opinion.
TCL taste test
I need
that
another
brings the
opinion.
whole tribe and community together?
Oh, I like it.
Thank you! Thank you!
Sorry.
2 thumbs up. It's a crunchy.
I mean, that is
It's the
4
cheesy-
thumbs up
it's a
and
weird
1 thumbs down.
cheesy aftertaste, though, to
It'd
it.
be really good with potato chips on it too instead.
Yeah.
I think I would do the potato chips
Yeah.
over the Doritos. I would be down for a TCL Taste Test 2.0 where we did the PB&J with potato chips, not the like actual Lay's, you know, like the regular Lay's. Bye,
You know,
guys. Good talk.
yeah, you can take the whole Dorito.
Thank you.
You guys, thank you for making me feel so validated. And as the kids would say, I feel seen.
You feel seen.
I feel seen, you guys.
what
That
we
was very
want for
therapeutic
you.
for me because I really thought that I'm like, am I that big of a weirdo for thinking that this is a delicious little concoction?
You guys got to weigh in on our Facebook page. Let us know what you think. Would you try this? If you do try it, let us know. It's the cheesy thing for me that I was not.
But it's
here
so
for.
subtle. It's so subtle. And I get it. If you like Cool Ranch, do Cool Ranch. If you want just regular Lay's, go regular Lay's.
I'll try the
If you
regular
want Ruffles with ridges, do Ruffles with ridges.
I do love those cheddar sour cream ruffles with ridges. Hot diggity dog. Those are tasty.
You know what's
devils.
even better? Not even better, because nothing tops that. Cheetos. Cheetos will work too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, if you guys want more recipe ideas, just hit me up.
Ben Lieber's new Instagram page where he cooks. He has one recipe. Hey, what caused one Bachelor contestant to take a literal leap at love? We're going to find out just after the break, shall we? It's coming up on Twin Cities
let's
Live.
do it.
I have Doritos in my teeth.